Hello there and welcome back to our new arena series. Today we're gonna play with the deck we drafted last time. And let's see how efficient and how many wins can we actually get. Let's see. Oh, we're against another shaman. Unfortunately for us, he seems to have a better skin, so that's a bit of a skill issue. Well, the time-bound giant is definitely too expensive. If we want to get greedy, we could keep the Bloodlust as a potential and guaranteed finisher, assuming we actually get the board to use it on, but it's not reliable enough to actually do that, and we're not greedy. Vicious Seta Spear is an extremely good keep, mostly due to the stats and the potential effect. And Big Owl Whelp is definitely too expensive. We want a curve of 1, a 2, and a 3 most of the time. Ooh, now this is pretty decent actually. Not bad. Ah. That's amazing. The only thing this thing is ever good on is trades. We are already ahead on board. What is he gonna do? Okay then. That's interesting. Sure thing, pal. Alright, so... yeah, this is a pretty brain-dead trade. We're coining the Enforcer. And we drew the Baba Naga. All part of the plan. That was a pretty good tempo swing. Interesting. Alright, so let's go for the draw. Cool story, bro. We're not trading. He is the one supposed to trade in this situation. Mostly because we are the ones ahead on board. Oh, this kind of counts as a punish, but not really. Good thing that wasn't a taunt totem though. Alright, so what are we going for here? I think a feral spirit. Yep, a feral spirit will be the best choice in this situation. Especially considering we have no additional target for the Defender of Argus and nothing to actually freeze for the Stasis Elemental. Let's go for it. Hey, we got an achievement. We definitely trade into this. It's too dangerous to leave it on board untouched. And we play this for tempo. It doesn't really matter if we give taunt to anything useful or not. It's a 1-3. We definitely don't want to give taunt to the Primal Dungeoneer though. It has only 1 health. And we want to protect it, not make it more vulnerable. Well... we could... options... Do we want to go for the Argus? We might actually. This is the most efficient play available. See how good this card actually is? The tempo swing it provides you can win you the board instantly. The fire elemental. pretty good play from the opponent. And that's a pretty good draw on our part. What did we get? This can get pretty spicy. On the bright side, we finally found our target for the Stasis Elemental, folks. This one ain't attacking anytime soon. No animation, no freezing any. Okay then. Interesting. We could also play the temporal anomaly for additional tempo, but he might actually have a clear. It's kind of risky in this situation if he's got, for example, lightning storm. He's gonna clear our entire board and we wasted this card for nothing. So I think we're just gonna totem call. Ooh, the healing totem ain't bad. Let's see. Farsight. What is he gonna play on? Yeah, bro, take all the secrets you want. And guess what, folks? We just won the game. I don't even need to calculate this shit. We have enough. We have more than enough. Good game, folks. Sorry for the Discord notification. And that was our first match, folks. It went pretty smoothly, actually. We're also doing our quests. Let's see what fate has in store for us. A warrior? Oh boy, this is gonna be a slow one. Oh boy. Do we have a good starter? The Flame Tongue Totem. It's a decent keep, but also a pretty greedy one because we only have the peasant. He usually won't be able to remove it turn 1, but if he does it, then we don't actually have a turn 2 play if we keep the Flame Tongue Totem. And the McCoy it's too greedy of a pick with our starting hand, so we're gonna pitch it away. Let's see, are we getting greedy or not? I think we are. Oh boy. Oh, well, even as a 3-mana 3/4, this is still a pretty good card. What is it, folks? Well, let's see. Does he have the ping? He doesn't! That's great. Oh boy. If we play the Flame Tongue Totem, and this he's gonna trade into it immediately with the Worgen Infiltrator. But at the same time, if he does that, then he will not be able to kill our peasant immediately. He's gonna have to choose which one to kill. But I'm pretty sure we can get way better value out of the Flame Tongue Totem. Or we're just gonna Totem normally for now. Decent. No, man. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, fuck you. Oh boy! This has gotta be the best owl I've ever seen. This one is definitely a better tempo swing. Yep. Hello. We're ahead on board. pretty good position to play the Dark Spear Berserker. Snapdragon. See, I've never actually seen someone get some actually good value out of this card. It seems way too slow for an arena pick. I suppose it is. If you don't have any better trade-offs to choose from, this also matters. I will definitely pick literally anything else besides this one as a 3-drop though. We trade because we want to keep our board alive. In this rotation, if you're against Warrior, then it's gonna be a pretty slow attrition match. What is he gonna play? He's got... really? You actually want to bounce that? Okay there, buddy. And this is proof that we are indeed good at the game, folks. Oh, mama. Yeah, never backing down. We're trading into this one. We're gonna play the hot air balloon so we can start scaling it. Let's go white for now. Yep, we're going wide. I wanna get some good value out of the Flame Tongue Totem, so going wide is the best in this situation. Yep, that was supposed to be my play as well. Yeah, it seems the card is more decent than I thought. So we put it here. We trade with this one. We trade with this one. We totem. And we go face because that is the place. It seems we're almost already winning this one. Onyxian Drake. Okay. Yep. I know what we're doing. Or not? My shield for Argus. Ooh, the healing totem coming in clutch. Interesting choice. Another value card. Yep, it's a greedy value card. Unless you already have like 4 or 5 taunt minions picked in your draft, this is not worthwhile. I think silencing this one is pretty good value, all things considered. Are we going for the... Let's see, are we going face? Because that is usually the place. I think... You know what? Yep, we're going face. We are indeed going face. What is he gonna do about it? He's 7 health. It's gonna be pretty difficult to actually swing this back in his favor unless he's got a brawl or something. What is that? Okay, that's some pretty decent value. Oh! Hello, hello, hello there. Owie. how are we gonna do this? We definitely wish to take down the divine shields. I think going with this one might actually be the best. Do we want to draw first? I don't think we have anything that might actually help us here. Nope, I don't think so. So, we take down the divine shield. This one too. Into the bridge. Bonk. Bonk. Let's clear his board a bit. Let's go. This was probably a questionable play. Oh boy, is putting up the wall of taunts? Oh no. This is bad. Let's see. Is he trading into anything? You know what? How about we put up our own taunt and see how it goes from there? But at the same time, I think we do want to go white for a bit. We draw less because we are gamers. Okay then. This is... Yep. Good luck passing through this, buddy. Oh boy, I wish we had the owl right about now. We could have kept the dredge card for when this one managed to die, but I think that was too slow. Doesn't that hurt you as well? Not sure about that one, buddy. Yeah, you took out their divine shields for nothing. Why? Okay then, buddy. Let's draw. Stacy's Elemental. Okay, so for starters... yep. Let's trade into these. And then we freeze the shit out of this one. I don't think Totem is a good play right now. Does he have a healing totem? That's not a healing totem. It is what it is. Oh boy, just how many tons does this guy have? He cannot remove our board, unfortunately for him. Yeah, this is... Okay, I think it's time to... Yeah, this sounds about right. What is he playing? A bash. Okay. Look at all the value he's getting from the Snapdragon. Infinite Murloc. The effect of this Murloc is actually a double-edged sword. If you manage to get the other Infinite Murloc in the early game that is shuffled, this is a pretty good card. But if you get it on the later turns, like turn 5 onward, then this is mostly a downside because you don't want to be drawing up 1 mana 3/3. Oh, well then, folks. Looks like. How much damage do we have? Not enough for now. Let's play the diver. This card is not very good. Ooh, but that totem is really neat. Bonk. Bonk. We have the Poisonous Rush to draw us some cards. Oh boy. A Zaron Trident. Pretty good arena weapon. He finally removed my hot air balloon. As I've told y'all in the earlier episode, the +1 health every turn can snowball pretty heavily in this game mode. And that one is a premium card for this rotation. The things you can discover with this thing are amazing. Are actually pretty fucking. And it doesn't matter anyone because we top deck Bloodlust and we won the game because we're good at it or something. I don't know. See ya. That that was a pretty lucky draw, all things considered. That went pretty well, all things considered. Bloodlust came in clutch and won us the game. I'm pretty sure this card is gonna be one of the best finishers in the history of Arena. Now, it's one of the reasons Shaman has mostly remained a stable class for this game mode. Let's see. How about we go for another one? I think we should be aiming for 3 wins on each gameplay. Yeah, I think 3 wins should be about enough in order for the video to not be too long, but also have enough gameplay to prove. Nah, never mind it. Okay, then what do we have here? These are some pretty decent options. We're mulliganing the Sentinel for sure. Spirit Mounting to Crush Claw is pretty decent. You know what? Are we gambling or maybe getting a 1-drop in order to activate the Spirit Mount on turn 2 and then we could also coin the Clash Crow Enforcer. That's also pretty good, all things considered. You know what? We're coining the Clash Crow Enforcer. What is this? Oh my lord. Oh, repeating the battle cry of the Crush Claw ain't too bad. It's gonna draw us into either the 1-drop or the Babonaga. Now what does this warrior have to offer? I think I'm gonna remove it immediately. We're also getting ourselves the honorable kill effect, which is really good. Let's play the Crush Claw. We drew into a pretty good 1-drop. Oh my. That's a pretty spicy card. Good thing that was the only copy. Good thing that was the only Crush Claw copy. Now, what are we going for? How about we go wide? Or actually, yep, we won the Baba Naga. Frantic Hippogriff. You know what? Let's coin to activate the Baba Naga and play the Corporal. He's getting some pretty decent value. Can we activate the honorable kill? Not now. Let's see. How about we play this first? What are we? Let's get ourselves a big body. See. We don't have many good options over here. Let us hope for the Taunt Totem. You know what? That's actually pretty good too. It allows us to trade efficiently into this one. I was planning on doing that. Either way. We're definitely gonna want to remove that, but is there any way for us to keep this one alive? Not really. So, let us play the giant And let's give it taunt. And let's trade into this thing, just to be sure. We could have gotten greedy, but we are against a warrior. And he usually does indeed have direct removal. Oh boy. Ah, that's painful. That's a really good trade from the opponent. Hmm. This is not too bad. But it's also less than optimal, but what can we do? We're buying some time, but he's got way more resources than we do. Oh no. Please don't have a weapon. Ah. The honorable kill from earlier came in handy. Playing that on the... Hmm. I think he's gonna wish to have kept that hit it very hard. Go away, fella. Let us pray he doesn't have another weapon. He's going wide, alright. He doesn't have much fuel left. It's pretty decent draw, all things considered. I very much doubt he's got another way to activate the Fires Cannoneer. So we're just gonna leave it alone. As for this one though... I don't want him to get any good cards. So we're gonna have to remove it. Also to stay healthy on board. A Reef Walker, not too bad. That doesn't mean anything. Ooh. Okay. We definitely don't have enough damage to finish him off with Bloodlust. But pitching this away doesn't seem like the best game plan, to say the least. Now, question being, are we still trading and hope that he doesn't have enough damage to remove our board and go full on face and then play this for the stats? I think that is actually the best options we got available. Yep, let us go for it. Leave me be. And let's play this. We're gonna have to push for later really soon. We don't have any more resources to actually afford to trade. So in this situation, unfortunately, that was the most efficient play available. Ah, no. This is not good for us. Ow, fuck! Ah, this is bad. That's also pretty bad. We don't have any more fuel. We don't have much of a board either. But yeah, this is not going well for us. Not in the slightest. Mm. Uh, well, you know what? As I said, we cannot really afford to make a trade. And he's getting lucky with the top decks. This is unfortunate. Yep, that trade was inevitable. Ah, of course. Ah, created by Cobble Spellkin. Now this, folks, is what we call being good at the game. Of course. This is a pretty decent top deck. Alright, let's totem. Alrighty then, the Taunt Totem came in clutch. Ah, no. I don't think we're winning this one. Every match against Warrior in this arena rotation is like this. It's a slow burn which boils down to who gets the better picks. One more health. One more health. Oh no. Well, this isn't going very well. Oh, actually, my bad on this one. I should have used Totem Call first and then place this one. That was an honest mistake. We are not getting out of this one until he's actually killing us. Yep, he's into top deck mode. And he's gonna trade. Yep, he's gonna trade. Oh boy. What are we getting? This is pretty good. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to use it on the peasant. We don't want to give him any more cards than needed. Okay then. Maybe we can still win this one. Or not. He's got the better top decks. Yep, he's definitely getting the better top decks. We are not out of this one just yet. Oh. Giving up at this point when he's this slow will be a shame. But at the same time, yeah, I don't really see us coming back from this spot. Quite the unfortunate match. This would have been a pretty great top deck on the last turn, but yeah. Yep. He's won this one. He nearly got... Yep, he's got lethal on board. Well played, my dude. RNGesus definitely wasn't on our side. At least we finished another quest and managed to level up. War grinding. That was a pretty unfortunate match, especially considering how long it actually took. Because we kept on holding on the hope that we'd draw a good card, and guess what? We didn't. Such things happen, and of course the next match is another warrior. Uh, we are definitely pitching away this whole hand. Maybe keeping the temporal anomaly to assure that we have a good 2-drop on the early game, but I don't think it's good enough. We definitely want the effect from this one, otherwise it's a 2-mana 2-3, which is mediocre and it's not enough to win us the game. Boy, that's pretty good actually. Having taunt on the hot air balloon definitely ain't bad. We play this on turn 1. When it's the hardest for him to remove it. Yep. Ooh. Great top deck. You know what? We could kinda 1-drop to assure that... You know what? We are coining a 1-drop and we try to protect the totem. This is a decent enough play. What is he gonna do now? We got ourselves a pretty nifty board lead in the early game. And he cannot do much about it from what I can see. Do we want to trade? No, not really. Or maybe we do. 6 damage face is pretty nifty regardless. He's not giving us any good reason to trade for the current moment. Now that's a good reason to trade. We want to protect our totem. By Moon and Spear. One of our units is gonna die regardless. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one we target. Let's... You know what? Let's try this one. And pull 1 more damage. This totem might be actually winning us the... Yep, it won us the game. That totem won us the game single-handedly. That got me into a good mood. So you know what? We're gonna go for 1 additional win. Because we wish to finish the episodes on a high roll winning streak. And also prove that we are indeed pretty good at the arena game mode. I want to show y'all that my guide actually gives you results. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the Frostbite. It's about as good as an actual 2-drop. And as I said earlier, if we trigger the honorable kill, we are screwing the opponent pretty heavily. Ooh, see, we usually want a 3-drop, but triggering early the effect of Baba Naga is really good. We already have a pretty good read on our hand. Can the opponent match our board state though? If this manages to get even just one additional health, it has the potential to trade into 2 1-drops. This gives us options. Now the question being is, do we have... You know what? We want to protect our hot air balloon and trigger the Baba Naga early. So we are missing on the honorable kill, but we're keeping our balloon alive. What is it? Pretty good draw from the opponent. Ah, he's got us good. He's got us good. Fortunately for us, we do have immediate removal for that one. That was a really nifty board swing from the opponent. Did not expect that one. Turns out that triggering the Baba Naga early was a pretty good choice. Oh boy. This one has gotta be one of my favorite class from the Naga expansion. Not class, cards. One of my favorite cards. Really fun to play and gives you plenty of options to choose from. By Moon and Spear. And we get to keep our hot air balloon. We are... You know what? We shall let it die. Or not. It has done its job regardless. Wicked Stab. Alright, that was a pretty good and cheap removal. Is it the time to pick on our... I think not, actually. Yep. We definitely want to pitch our way our Stockades Guard for a better card. It's too late in the match for this to actually be useful, and we don't have enough cards to justify keeping this. So we're keeping it away, despite the fact that we're losing a bit of tempo. But we are definitely... Oh boy. Another wicked stab! The opponent has got a pretty good hand, especially considering he drew the pack mule early. Looks like keeping these... Yep, we definitely have to use the possibility seeker here. Are you telling me we drew the hot air balloon again? Come on, that's really unlucky, but we drew a good card. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to play it next turn. Well, we only have one copy of this into our deck. There is no reason to keep the hot air balloon away. We're just gonna lose tempo for no reason. At least we are encouraging him to either trade into the Possibility Seeker or the hot air balloon. He's gonna have to make some choices here. This one is gonna be pretty annoying. That's a decent draw, all things considered. You know what? What totem are we getting? That works, I guess. At least we're putting a decently sized minion on the table, but he's the one that got the way wider hand state. And he's gonna be able to trigger this one pretty easily with the minions we got on board. Rolling this from the totem call was pretty unfortunate. This is just a Yeti. He's never gonna be able to get himself a frost spell. Trading onto this one has no use. We're just making it vulnerable to the dagger. So we are gonna pass. Ka-ting. The value. The value, folks. I think that just won him the game. Despite making good card choices, you have to remind yourself that this game mode is also pretty RNG reliant sometimes. Yep. See what I was talking about? He drew minions of exactly his remaining mana, and he was able to play both of them. Not to mention both of them have pretty decent stats for the cost. Yep. We have no choice here except to play the Sleeping Dragon. Now the question being is, yep, we definitely wish to tone down his board a bit. He's gonna be able to trade into our Sleeping Dragon regardless. Oh boy. And he managed to draft trade all cards. Alright. Firehawk. That is a pretty bad card, all things considered. It's a good thing for us. He's playing that. The massive damage he has on board, on the other hand, yeah, we cannot answer it. Especially considering we have no choice except use the Defender of Argus on a totem. We are not out of this one just yet. Mr. Smite! You lucky fuck actually managed to draft yourself a Mr. Smite. And a Buff Buccaneer. Of course. On this one, we got a perfect example of what it means to be good at this game. And what do I mean by that? It means that he's got lucky as fuck. And our RNG is not on pair with that. Why? Because unfortunately, RNGesus has definitely forsaken us for the remainder of our last two matches. And on these situations, we cannot do anything except go for the route that says, it is what it is. It is what it is, folks. We're definitely finishing this arena run. Actually, nah, never mind that. We are gonna go for one more win. And then we are done for today. Uh, being good. Being good at drafting does not mean you always get over 4 or 5 wins. Sometimes you just get unlucky. And what happens when you get unlucky? You fall behind on board. You have no answer for the opponent's board. And you just lose the game on a couple of turns. Such is life in the zone, or in our case, on Hearthstone. Yeah, I play Stalker, how can you tell? Ah, what did I say? He's got a 1-drop. You know what? Let's screw with your spells a bit. Every other option was suboptimal, so let's screw with our spells. We have decent options here. We go for the hot air balloon into the spirit mount because we drew the Crush Claw Enforcer, and we can also activate the Baba Naga. This time we got pretty lucky, all things considered. We are gonna be able to trade into that without any issue. Surfer Murloc. We kept our Baba Naga alive. Okay then. Yep. That definitely justifies playing the hot air balloon instead of the flame tongue totem. I was contemplating whether I should play the flame tongue totem when I only had the hot air balloon. But getting ourselves some extra health on this minion is definitely important. More important than getting ourselves 2 additional damage. Also, chances are we definitely want more value out of this one. Oh boy. Now what can we do? We trade like this. And you know what? Let's go for the extra damage this time. Yep, we are making our hot air balloon vulnerable. but we already got enough value out of it. Oh, that Stoneclaw totem definitely helps our situation. If he's got a bar clear, however, we're done here. Yep, we are indeed done here. Oh. Do we just pass? Yep, we are just passing. At least we got ourselves the potential to board swing. We definitely do. Ah, boy. Considering all the discover options Mage has got in this arena rotation, I'm gonna say he's definitely a tier 1 class, maybe even the best one. Because he's got so much value to follow up with his tempo plays. And he seems to never actually run out of cards, unfortunately for us. But it is what it is. We play the Primordial Drake. We don't necessarily have to remove something with the 2 mana, with the 2 damage AoE. But we managed to soften the Rusty Recycler, so it's easy for us to trade into it. Yep. Oh boy, Queen Azara has definitely blessed you with her numerous gifts. We're just gonna play these two. Yep. The Taunt Totem was a really fortunate throw. Alright, hold up a second. Alright, folks, sorry for the interruption. My grandma came over, so we're back into it. We're definitely playing a giant, and I think you know what? We definitely wish to keep our poisonous minion alive. Fortunately for us, though, we have no way to trigger the honorable kill on this one. Oh, well, the Primal Engineer draws us an additional card. We're going for that one. Oh boy, we keep rolling the good stuff. We definitely keep rolling the good stuff. Of course you got immediate removal for that one. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna stop at 3 wins for the day. Not gonna lie. That's gotta be the worst spell I could have drawn with this card at this current moment. But such is life in the zone, my boys. Can we do anything about it? Nope, not really. Tazdingo, yes. I definitely think we're out of this one. So unfortunately, we are indeed gonna have to end it at 3 wins. Yep, that was pretty good. Until it wasn't. You do be winning this one, friendo. Why? Because you just had more cards than we did. So, before we finish in this episode, let's see what we got here. I think we're definitely getting our money back for the arena at least. A pack, 25 gold and 25 gold, yep. We got nothing out of it, but we also lost absolutely nothing. It's like we brought a normal pack with the gold we have. Yep, and we're gonna open the pack we got here. Just to see if RNGesus has indeed forsaken us entirely. Uh, he indeed has forsaken us. Oh my lord, what do I have to sacrifice in order to please you? Well... The Unlucky Adventures of Senator Armstrong, Hearthstone Edition. That's definitely it for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next one, folks. Have a good one. And play smart.